वक्त सेबी प्रमुख यूके सिन्हा कुछ बोल रहे हैं, सीधे वही चलते हैं।
325 crores. At some stage, SEBI was considering whether we should also seek money from intermediaries and market for meeting the capital expenditure. But both in NISM board and in SEBI board, the final view emerged that there would perhaps be a conflict of interest if we start seeking money from outside agencies. So SEBI board has decided that the entire cost will be funded by SEBI. So if you look at it, the total monetary commitment of SEBI for this campus is around 408.50 crores. 325 crores plus 75 crores earlier and cost of land. I'm telling you these numbers only to highlight the point that this exhibits SEBI's commitment towards creating this campus. You also might be aware that there used to be an institution called UTI Institute of Securities Market, which was later on converted into Indian Institute of Securities Market. And that after the bifurcation of UTI came into SUTI. And ultimately government decided that that should be transferred to SEBI's NISM. So Indian Institute of Capital Market has also been subsumed in the NISM. And NISM has been conducting a large number of programs and activities. The first thing I would like to highlight is that more than 1.5 lakh people are getting certification from NISM every year. And how many centers do we have? Here we are conducting that?
Around 300.
Around 300 centers in the country, we are conducting these certification programs. NISM also runs 5 programs which are of very, very high standard, and going forward, we intend to get recognition from AICTE for one of our flagship programs, and then we will be calling it also something equivalent to an MBA degree. Right now, some of the institutions which are very famous in the market, they are utilizing our services, and NISM has been able to tailor make some of the programs for them. And year after year, those people, what happens is that they recruit people from the colleges, they are sent here for training. In about 6 months, the program is over and they are inducted into the main operations. And the feedback from those banks and institutions is that they have been finding that it has been hugely successful. So those people have been able to utilize it and contribute in a much better manner. I would also like to say that SEBI has conducted a number of international programs. In February this year, International Organization of Security Commissions, in collaboration with that, NISM ran a program here where participants from 35 countries came, and all of them have given very, very strong recommendations and observations about what NISM is and what is the quality of its programs and what is the infrastructure that we have been able to create. In fact, the Director General of IOSCO observed that no other securities market regulator has been able to create an institution like this. And if you recollect, the whole idea behind NISM was that we felt that as the economy grows, as the market grows, there will be number of thousands of trained professionals in the securities market. There is a shortage of that. Our experience has been, and we have also been talking to employers in the financial market, that those who are joining the workforce after a very, very qualified degree, they have not been taught or brought to their notice, they have not been trained in the operations of the securities market, in the securities laws, in securities risk management, the compliance requirements. So NISM will be focusing on that. NISM is also going to start a course on certification course for commodities market intermediaries. NISM has been helping SEBI in its program for financial literacy. You know, in about 500 districts of this country, we have our resource persons available, and in the last 3.5 years, we have been able to conduct 35,000 financial literacy programs in the country, NISM has been actively helping it through the mechanism of resource persons. You have seen the campus. In the first stage, our idea is to provide world-class facility for about 1,000 students at a time on a residential basis. Going forward, in the next phase, we will have around 5,000 students who can be staying here, and they will be provided with residential facilities. I'll also like to inform you that we have invited the Prime Minister to inaugurate this campus in the month of December, and we are hopeful that he will agree to our request and be kind enough to inaugurate this campus. So I'll stop at this stage. Let me also introduce Mr. Praveen Garg. Is a Joint Secretary Financial Markets in the Ministry, and he is also a member of the Board of Governors of NISM. Mr. Rajiv Agrawal is a whole-time member, Mr. Raman is a whole-time member, and Sandeep Ghosh is the Director NISM. Would you like to add anything or say something?
I think, sir, you said all the things, but this is my first visit to NISM, so I'm highly impressed, and this is a institute of the global standards. So it will fill the gap in the skill development which is required in the financial markets. And I wish that all the best to the institute, and it's taking very good shape. Thank you.
Mr. Agrawal, would you like to say something? Mr. Raman?
Other than saying, when there is rain, when the guests are there, it's a very shubh shakun. So thanks very much for coming, and also coming with a lot of auspicious vibes.
Director NISM, Mr. Ghosh.
I can only profusely thank you for coming here on a day which is difficult. In fact, when Chairman SEBI told me that they are wanting to have the board meeting here, which was close to 6 weeks back, I was very comfortable that 23rd of September things would be absolutely fine. And then this time the rain gods have just not allowed things to happen. And every day we would debate whether this meeting could happen, could not happen. But I'm saying that we have a very strong team at NISM, and the CPWD and the contractors made it possible not only to have the meeting here, but to provide generally all the facilities which you will see in a much more enhanced way post-December. So the students are staying in the campus, and we carry them to our NISM Vashi campus. But somewhere in October, close to Diwali, we plan to start the classes here and take it forward.
I will be failing in my duty if I don't express my appreciation for the role played by Director NISM and his team, and the team from CPWD and the agencies who are executing this work, that they have been working day and night to make this project a success. Thank you all. If anybody has any question, we are here.
Firstly, thanks for getting us here as promised by you 10 days back. Secondly, I would ask you, sir, do we see any corporate commitment or market participant where this would become a routine affair of they sending their staff for a training, or would it be made, for example, every couple of years mandatory for them to get a refresher course in the capital markets? Any kind of program that is there in the mind, how it's going to going forward?
NISM and SEBI, we both feel that making it mandatory, and that also in a capital market endeavor, it doesn't gel well. It should not be happen. And today I'm happy to tell you that we had invited a large number of intermediaries. Some of them you might have met. We had invited senior business leaders from the financial markets. For many of them, this was the first visit to NISM Patalganga campus, and all of them have gone extremely enthused and impressed, and many of them have committed to the director. I will not like to disclose the names at this stage, but some very, very large firms have, for example, offered today that they will like to set a chair. They will contribute money for setting up of a foundation and have a chair here. Many of them have committed that they would like to send their executives for programs. Some of them have even requested that we tailor make a program for them, which we have already been doing for 3-4 large firms. So my impression is that it is only a matter of time when the inauguration happens. By that time, if you want to come and stay here, you will have to be in a queue. It will be so crowded.
ऐसे कि सर आज एक और बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बैठक भी थी सर आपकी बोर्ड में।
अभी आप देख रहे थे सेबी की बोर्ड बैठक के बाद मिस्टर यूके सिन्हा को सेबी चेयरपर्सन, और एग्जैक्टली अगर आप देखें बड़े बड़े अगर आप मुद्दों पे बात हुई, लेकिन अभी आखिरी में जब प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस देख रहे थे आप, आई थिंक NISM को और उसके बढ़ते रोल्स और साथ ही साथ फाइनेंशियल मार्केट लिटरेसी को बढ़ाने के लिए जो NISM का रोल किस तरीके से बीते अगर आप देखें साल 2 साल में बढ़ा है, उसके बारे में बात करते हुए। और आज की अगर आप इस बैठक को देखें, सबसे बड़ा जो कोई सुधार है वो देखिए जिसका बाजार से सीधा सीधा सरोकार है वो है रिट्स नियमों को अगर आप देखें काफ़ी आसान किया गया है, और कहीं ना कहीं रियल एस्टेट कंपनियों के लिए और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कंपनियों के लिए ये सीधे सीधे अगर आप देखें तो एक बहुत उत्साहजनक विषय है, क्योंकि आपने स्पॉन्सर्स की संख्या जो है उसको बढ़ा दिया है, उसकी मंजूरी दे दी है, यानी जो रिस्क है वो आपने थोड़ा सा और डिसॉल्व कर दिया है। आप मल्टीपल एंटिटी पे अगर आप देखें स्पॉन्सर्स की संख्या जो है वो यहाँ बढ़ गई है। और एक और चीज़, जो अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं उसमें जहाँ तक आप रिट्स प्रोसीड्स का सिर्फ 10% यूज़ कर सकते थे, आप करीब करीब 20% इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। तो रिट्स नियमों को डेफिनेटली आसान किया गया है। और एक और चीज़, डेट मार्केट को वाइड करने के लिए, वहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेशन बढ़ाने के लिए, वहाँ तरलता बढ़ाने के लिए एक फैसला और किया गया है कि FPIs को अब एक डायरेक्ट एंट्री दी गई है, जहाँ पर ये देखिए ये विषय काफ़ी पुराना है, ऐसी बात नहीं है, क्योंकि डेट मार्केट को और मैच्योर करना। खैर, सेबी ने जो रिट्स और इन्वेस्टमेंट जो ट्रस्ट के नियमों को जो आसान किया है, उसमें जो बदलाव किया है रियल एस्टेट कंपनियों के लिए, इसको देखते हुए एग्जैक्टली क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ है, इस पर बात करने के लिए हमारे साथ इस वक्त मिस्टर तलवार भी हैं बात करने के लिए। सर, एग्जैक्टली इसके बाद रियल एस्टेट कंपनियाँ जो रिट्स को लेकर आएंगी, उनको कौन कौन सी कंपनियों को फ़ायदा होगा इससे, और कौन कौन से रेट्स लेके आ सकती हैं वो? मिस्टर तलवार।
देखिए, अभी क्या है ना, पूरे इंडिया में जितनी भी रियल एस्टेट कंपनीज हैं उनका सारा प्रोजेक्ट जो है हाफ बीच में अटक गया है बिकॉज ऑफ कॉस्ट एस्केलेशन। और जो रेट्स और जो पॉलिसी गवर्नमेंट लेके आई थी और सेबी लेके आई थी, उसका पर्पज़ ये था कि उसमें फंड फ्लो हो और जो इनकम्प्लीट प्रोजेक्ट है वो बने और फिर नए प्रोजेक्ट लगे। तो ये जो दोनों जो उन्होंने ढील दी है, इसमें छूट दी है, ये एक वेलकम मूव है। और इससे उम्मीद है कि जो रियल एस्टेट प्रोजेक्ट है उसमें एक नई जान आएगी और जो इनकम्प्लीट प्रोजेक्ट है वो कंप्लीट होंगे और उसके बेसिस पे नए प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट होंगे।
लेकिन विजय जी, एग्जैक्टली रियल एस्टेट कंपनियों के लिए कैसे देखते हैं आप इसको? एग्जैक्टली लिक्विडिटी अरेंज करना, और आई थिंक जिसे मैं कह रहा था कुछ देर पहले कि रिस्क को डिसॉल्व करना, रिस्क को मल्टीपल एंटिटीज़ के ऊपर एक्सपेंड करना, वो कितना पॉसिबल है इसके ज़रिए?
नहीं, छोटे इन्वेस्टर के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से रेट्स में कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होगा, और वो फ़ायदा इनडायरेक्ट बेनिफिट होगा। ये तो अगर आप देखो रेट्स में तो इन्वेस्टमेंट जो लोग कर रहे हैं या जो बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज हैं जो इसमें फ़ंड डालती हैं या प्रोजेक्ट में पैसे डालते हैं, तो ये तो दिस इज़ बिटवीन वन पार्टी टू अनदर पार्टी बिकॉज दिस इज अनदर सोर्स ऑफ फंडिंग। तो इन जो छोटे इन्वेस्टर हैं उनको तो इनडायरेक्टली फ़ायदा होगा, उसके जो आउटकम है, उसका जो इम्पैक्ट है, उसका फ़ायदा होगा।